Us men suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, I tell you. I was sitting there at the kitchen table looking for sympathy and support from my darling wife and getting none of it. And I mean, this was really disappointing, because this was after 22 years of happy marriage. We'd been married 29. So I'm sitting there at the kitchen table, and Pat, my long-suffering wife, comes over and she puts a piece of paper down on the kitchen table in front of me, and she says to me, "I gave you that insurance certificate about 4 weeks ago. I knew you wouldn't put it in the car." I looked up at her and I said, "So it's your fault?" In consciousness, she had the divorce papers in one hand, the frying pan, as we call it in Ireland, in the other, but she didn't actually go through with the thread. But to this day, though, and for you men here in the audience, I'm sure you will help me, you will understand this. But when it comes to whose behavior was wrong in this situation, it was obviously my wife's. Think about it. I mean, if she knew I wasn't going to put the insurance certificate in the car, why did she give it to me? Right. So if any of you men here ever meet my poor wife, you try and convince her of that, and I promise you I'll be right behind you. Now, I should say that my wife actually is a really caring, loving person, the nicest person that I've ever met. But the point about B for behavior, that's a goofball example about behavior, but your behavior does create your brand.